Lifting devices or cranes are an essential component of an offshore facility or vessel's operations. The towering height of a facility and MODU makes supply delivery a challenge, and one of the only means to get those supplies on board is through a crane. The high volume of crane activity unfortunately means there's a high number of incidents involving cranes. The Bureau of Safety and Environmental Enforcement every year continues to report dozens of crane and lifting device injuries. A safely operated crane starts with proper documentation, and as such, a marine inspector's crane inspection should start with the crane documentation. Hey, this is Lieutenant Vince Carrion with the OCS NCOE, and today we are going to talk about crane record book inspections. Whether it's a motor or OSB, 46 CFR 109.437 contains the guidelines for the crane record book contents. 437 also mentions the API standard, which we'll discuss later on in the video. The crane record book shall contain copies of the name, data plate, and reeving chart for each crane in use. If a crane has been decommissioned, you may not see the plate, but be sure to verify that there is evidence supporting the crane is no longer in use. The record book will also have inspection dates, description of any replaced components, the dates of any failures to the crane, and dates and description of repairs done to any part of the crane. Keep in mind, crane record books come in all forms. It can be in electronic or paper format. Your objective as a marine inspector is to compare all sources of information such as third-party servicing reports, testing, and usage logs to the information found in the crane record book. If the information you see does not match up, you could have a potential discrepancy. Now let's talk about the API standard. API, or American Petroleum Institute, is a non-government standards association with rules incorporated by reference in the CFR. API RP2D and API Spec 2C are mentioned throughout the CFRs. Note, only API RP2D First Edition and API Spec 2C Second Edition are incorporated by reference. Do not use later editions of the standards as they do not apply to the current regulations. Contact the NCOE if you'd like a copy of the API standards. Thanks for watching.